I'm Spencer from Nine Kills, and I'm here to tell you stories behind my band's songs. So what's interesting about this new song, which is called Enjoy Your Slang, our last album, every song was about a different book. And when that album came out, our fans loved it. And it wasn't long after the album came out where fans were like, you know, we love this album. You guys should do a song about this book or this favorite book of mine, because we want to hear Nine Kills' interpretation of a different book. So we began to see that The Shining and Psycho were two of the most popular ones that people would sort of throw out to us. When it came time to do a new song, which we wanted to have close up sort of the album cycle, we thought, wouldn't it be a cool idea to let fans vote between which book we would base our next song off. So it was either The Shining or Psycho, and The Shining won. And we were excited about that. You know, we're big fans of the novel and of the film. And when we were on tour last fall in the UK, we were touring with Shields, great band from the UK. Became friendly with them, and we learned that Sam, the guitarist singer, is Stanley Kubrick's grandson, the director of The Shining. So when it came time to record the song, we were like, we love Sam's voice, let's get him involved in the song. And so he ended up doing guest vocals on the track about The Shining, which is such a cool connection to the legacy of the story and everything. Hell in the Hallways was again off Every Trick in the Book, based on another Stephen King novel, Carrie, which was actually his first novel that he ever wrote. And I think a story like that was so powerful when it was released, and is still powerful today because it deals with the epidemic of bullying and how terrible that can be on the person being bullied and the bully. You know, they've done, you know, psychological analysis on the effects of that kind of behavior, and it really can destroy someone's life. So we thought, with the bullying epidemic being as big as ever, you know, wouldn't it be such an interesting song for us to do sort of a reinterpretation of a great book? So we put that out, and we filmed a video for it, and our last 3 videos, we've sort of had like an overarching narrative that weaves throughout the 3 songs, and we really honed in on, you know, how terrible it is to pick on people, especially at that young age when you're still trying to figure out who you are. And we've heard so many people say to us that song and that video have really helped get them through the darkness that is, you know, can be high school for a lot of people. I think the most difficult challenge in doing a song about a famous classic novel is living up to how great the novel was. And that was our main concern going through the entire process. Well, you know, if Stephen King heard this song, would he be, oh man, this is crap? Or would he say, oh, that's really interesting interpretation of my novel? So I think that was the hardest thing to get over. How can we make this really live up to the greatness of what the origin of the story was? So, you know, and we began to see so many kids with our tattoos of our lyrics, and we thought that, you know, if they're gonna go to the trouble to tattoo our lyrics on them permanently, we need to make every line bulletproof. So we really went over every single phrase with a fine-tooth comb, and made sure everything was either an interesting metaphor or had some sort of clever turn of phrase or a pun or an alliteration, because we want every lyric to be quote-unquote like tattooable. So that's what we did. You know, we were told that we were going to be on the Punkos Pop compilation, and I was looking through all these popular songs because we had to find a new, modern, popular song that would work with our band, you know. And I was finding that so many of the songs that were popular, lyrically it was such fluff, you know. It was like partying in the club or some sort of lame like breakup story. And then I came upon this video, Maroon 5, and to my knowledge, Maroon 5 was really like poppy mainstream, but I saw this video for Animals, and I'm like, I could have written these lyrics. They're really dark and interesting, and the video was really horror movie centric, so I thought, this is the one. So we picked that, and it turned out to be great. I think it's our most successful YouTube video. I think it's almost like 6 million views. And something funny about that, a couple weeks ago we got hit up by NBC in the US, and I guess someone is going to perform our cover on America's Got Talent, that show, the Maroon 5 cover. So I'm interested. Maybe Adam Levine will hear it. So.